When it comes to polyandry, and that's one woman married to multiple husbands, we don't find that as often, or certainly not any longer. It may have been more common uh, long ago. But in polyandry, what we find today on the rare occasion is something called fraternal polyandry, and that is where a woman is married to multiple brothers. And the way that works is that the oldest brother, when he reaches that age of marriage, um, he marries the woman, and then the next brother, when he reaches the right age, then he would become her second husband, and so on. And the advantage of this is that you have all the inheritance, which goes through the males, all goes into a single household. And we, generally speaking, we find this in parts of the world where men's labor is more important. And so, for instance, we might find this adaptation in places like North India and Nepal, and in places in mountainous regions where it's a bit harder to make a living. And so you might need a kind of strategy that involves livestock, trade, and horticulture. And so by having a husband that could deal with the cattle or the livestock, moving them up and down the mountains, another husband at home dealing with things relating to the agricultural or horticultural aspect of the family, and then another husband that could take care of long trade runs, then not only is all of the inheritance coming into that household, but you have this kind of multi-pronged strategy, economics, which would make for a higher standard of living for the family. And so, generally speaking, when we find these variations, we can, by studying them, we can see, and typically it's environmental. We can understand why these particular adaptations are what they are, and so that's fraternal polyandry.